Alright everyone, welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we're back for episode number 14 of our No Sanity, No Evidence series. Now in this episode I'm going to be mixing in some you decide runs. I think I'll alternate between giving my thought process and letting you guys decide the ghost. I have my custom settings here if you want to copy them down. Nothing has changed. I have my speedrunning loadout, live split in the top right of course, and I'm going to go through the top row of houses. I hope you enjoy, but without further ado, let's jump right in. So the first run here, I will be giving my thought process, just to kick things off, and I don't need to worry about the objectives or anything. We just want to get the ghost type. Let's grab the car key, of course, just in case the car alarm goes off. Put salt right through here. Oh, the ghost is standing there. Now, since the ghost is there, I'm actually going to head into the garage. That way it doesn't spawn on top of me. Oh, shit. It seems slow. Not Diogen slow. The only other ghost that could be this slow would be a Hantu, because a Hantu is slower in the warmer temps and faster in the cold temps. Of course, it could be a Mimic, but pretty sure this is just a Hantu, so I'm going to go ahead and take the guess, and let's see. Nice, there's our Hantu. Let's move on to Edgefield, and this will be a you decide. Same old stuff. Of course, we only have the one looping spot here. Put salt right through there, and now it's just a matter of waiting. Is it done hunting? Yes, it is. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, we have the bone. Of course, I'm not going to say anything. I do think I want to get another hunt, though, just to be sure of my thought process so far. And you know what? I'll bring this just to check for orbs. Okay, I don't know what room it's coming from specifically, but just wanted to quickly check. Okay. There's a whole lot of rooms up here. I'm not even going to worry about it. Here we go. Alright, so I think I have my guess ready. Let me know in the comments what you think it is, but let's head back to the lobby. Yeah, it was a Miroi. I had to get the second hunt just to be sure it wasn't a Thay, but if you got it right, let me know. Let's move on to Ridgeview. And I'll be explaining my thought process during this run. See, I do need to be a little bit more careful here on Ridgeview, since the ghost can sometimes spawn in weird spots. We have the one looping spot right here. Try to get some lights on around here so I can get good visibility. We'll put salt through here. And I think that should work just fine. Actually, I'm going to put one right through here, since that's where we're going to be looping. Okay, the ghost is right over there. Not a wraith. Stepped in the salt. I actually stand over here. I think it went that way. Here we go. Not sure quite yet. It did seem a little bit slow at the beginning there. Could be maybe the slower twin, but it's definitely not any of the fast or slow ghosts, of course. Revenant, Hantu, Miroi, Dio, Thay, definitely none of those. Had normal blink, so the Phantom would have been harder to see, and the Oni would have had a quicker blink. I think I want to get one more hunt, and then I'll start bringing in some other tools to do some other tests. Bring this, and I'll actually bring video cam to check for orbs, just in case it's a Mimic. Any ghost orbs? I don't see ghost orbs. Probably not a Mimic then. I'm going to cross that out. I didn't see it shapeshift, so probably not an Obake, unless I missed it. I would have noticed Raichu speeding up around my flashlight. Poltergeist would have been throwing a whole ton, or at least it'd be throwing things further. We're sub 1 minute 30, so if it's a demon, it can hunt. It just threw something. I need to get these lights on. There we go. We kind of stand back over here, maybe. So we're past 1:30. If it's a normal ghost it can hunt, did it turn on a light? It did. Turned on that lamp over there, so it's not a mare. The mare can't turn on lights. Hunted in the same room, so probably not a shade. I might be cooked. Not a spirit hunted before 3 minutes. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just normal speed. I don't think it's twins. So we can start doing some other tests now. What do I need? We know it's not mimic. Let me bring a thermo to try to pinpoint this specific area, and then I'll bring a crucifix. Come back and grab a few more things as well. So let's see, where's this ghost? It might be in here. 15.9 as opposed to 22 out here. Let me get this crucifix down. And let me go grab a few more things. I'll grab a candle for the Onryo test. Paramic for the Banshee, and then I think that's pretty much all we need. Bring another incense, just to be safe. Okay, you can hunt again whenever it wants to. I do need to be a little bit careful here. So of course, the Onryo can't use the crucifix without first blowing out the candle. Oh, through my camera. Let me move this over here then. There we go. And then the Banshee has the unique scream that we're listening for. I don't think it's Jinn. I would have noticed it speeding up at a further distance. Give us a sign. Sometimes you can initiate a whisper by asking for a sign. There's a whisper. Turned off the breaker, so that would have otherwise confirmed that it is not a Jinn. The Jinn cannot turn off the breaker. It is opening that door. Move this further this way. Give us a sign. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this further this way then. Whoops. Blew up my candle. You know, I'm thinking maybe this is an Onryo. It spawned outside range of my crucifix, and it keeps trying to blow this out. I don't know. Let me quickly try to get the breaker back on. Oh, just try to hunt. I need to see if it blew out the candle. No, didn't blow out the candle, so it's not an Onryo. It's coming down to the wire. I don't know how I'm going to test for myling and yokai. I might need to maybe head into that room over there and use my comms to try to get its attention to test for yokai. And then for the myling, we wouldn't hear its footsteps until our flashlight began flickering, but we're close enough to the ghost to where we can't even really do that test right now, so we gotta kind of wait. It's still in this general area. It might have swapped from here over to here. And now this is the... Is this the coldest room? I don't know. It's like in this foyer. I think it swapped rooms, which would rule out the Banshee and Goryo, but I'm not 100% certain just yet. There's another whisper. It's 3 whispers. Typically for the Banshee, I give it like 3 to 5 whispers before ruling it out. 4. I'm gonna go ahead and rule out the Banshee and Goryo. Pretty sure it swapped rooms. Okay, I need to smudge this. Where is it coming from? Done. Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and move our crucifix and paramic over to this back room over here. That way it doesn't spawn on top of me and like roam to me or something. And we can hide back here and listen for footsteps. You can also get a light on in here so we can kind of see. We have the hiding spot right here, so we should be good. So for the myling tests, we wouldn't be able to hear its footsteps until the flashlight began to flicker during the hunt. It's been 1 minute. If it's a demon, it can hunt. Pretty sure it's not a demon, but sometimes you just get a stubborn demon that doesn't want to hunt. Oh, are you kidding me? Probably not a demon. It's hunting. I don't think it's myling, because I heard its footsteps even without my flashlight flickering, which means it's either yokai or Yuri, or maybe just a stubborn demon still. I don't know. This is tough. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more incense and try to narrow this down a little bit more. I also want to get that car alarm off. And since we have one more, I don't think we really need anything else. We can grab another crucifix. And there's my flashlight. Something. Is it done? Okay, it's done. Let me go turn off the car alarm. Darn it, I need the car key. Wait, is this the ghost room? I see my breath in there. It's definitely swapping rooms. It was in here before, right? Oh yeah, this is definitely not Banshee Goryo. It's been swapping rooms like crazy. Let me go get the car alarm off. Okay. I think I might try the yokai test from like maybe right in here. See if it comes for me when I'm using my comms, and I can just run back behind that. Here we go. Okay. I don't think it's a yokai then, because it came right for me. This would have to be a Yuri by the full process of elimination. I'm gonna go ahead and take the guess of Yuri. We literally narrowed down every other ghost. Let's go ahead and see. It was a shade. Interesting. I guess I shouldn't have ruled that out earlier. I thought it spawned in the same room as me, but damn. Let's move on to the next game, and this one will be a you decide. Flashlight, of course, all of our usual stuff. Here on Grafton, there's a few spots the ghost could come from. We want to make sure that we get some lights on, of course. We'll put 2 salts through here, and then 1 right in here. And we'll use this as our first looping spot. Now, the hardwood floors sometimes trick me. For some reason, the footsteps just sound a little weird, so I'll try to get this speed right, but sometimes it trips me up a little bit. Let me get this light on as well, so we can see if the ghost is up here. Here we go. There's the ghost. Okay. Alright, I think I know what it is. If you know what it is, let me know down in the comments, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my guess. We can reset our timer, and let's head back to the lobby. If you guessed poltergeist, you'd be correct. That ghost was chucking things really far. And yeah, just a simple identification there. Let's move on to Willow. This one will be a normal run. Salt, incense, igniter. Alright, grab the car key and let's get some lights on, of course. I think to start with, I'll chill in this room, and we'll have the ghost loop around here. So we'll put a salt right here as well, and this is also a good spot to do the yokai test, so let's go ahead and see where this thing comes from. Here we go. Sounds like it's in maybe the basement. Yeah, definitely basement. There we go, not a yokai. Okay, I didn't get too much information. It sounded normal speed, so it's definitely none of these guys. Not Raichu or twins. Raichu would have sped up around my flashlight. Oh wait, it's a wraith. It didn't leave imprints in the salt. Alright. Now let's go and take our guess. There we have a wraith. Alright, now we've done the full top row. Let's go ahead and loop back through. Let's go back to Tanglewood. And this one will be a you decide. Alright. I hope you guys are enjoying the kind of alternation between the 2 styles. Typically, I would just... Oh, here we go. Wasn't expecting to spawn so soon. Alright, let's go grab some more incense. As I was saying, I hope you guys are enjoying this style. If you want, I could probably use the You Decide style as its own separate series, or I could just keep the alternation that I have going with the No Sanity, No Evidence series. You all can let me know what you think. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I have too much information yet. Obviously I'm not going to say anything, but I think I have a suspicion of what ghost it could be. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Just not sure yet. I think I'll give it one more hunt and then try to pinpoint what room it's in. Okay, that's interesting. It must be in here then, huh? 20.1, 20 degrees, 21 degrees. I wonder if it's maybe here in the living room. Yeah, it is. Actually, you know what? Let me go to the garage. Get some... Oh my gosh, get some distance. Okay. I think I know what this is. Alright, oh, there's the ribcage. If you know what it is, let me know down below. But I'm gonna go ahead and take my guess, and let's get on out of here. If you guessed twins, you'd be correct. I wasn't sure at first. I noticed it was maybe slightly faster or slower. But, of course the twins have the faster and slower variant, depending on which one it sends out. Took me a moment to identify. Let's move on to Edgefield, and this will be a normal run. Alright, we'll grab our flashlight, salts, and sense igniter. Try to cover that entire... Oh, there's a ghost. Hello. Oh. How did I toss that cup? Pretty far. Are you poltergeist? Oh shit. I gotta be careful. Start my timer. I'm leaning toward poltergeist, just based on how far it threw that cup. Okay, we're good. Spawn in the foyer. I'm not sure quite yet. Let me bring a thermo. I think we should be fine with the thermo. I just need to make sure it doesn't spawn on top of me. Let's get these lights back on. Definitely not a wraith, because it's stepped in the salt. So we can rule out some of these ghosts. None of the fast or slow ghosts didn't shapeshift, so it's not an obake. Phantom would have been much harder to see, with a longer break between blinks. Coming up on 1 minute. If it's a demon, it can hunt. Okay, yeah, it's just there in the foyer. Leaning poltergeist. Heavily leaning poltergeist. You kind of just put this stuff up here, see if it tosses this really far. It's been 1:30, so if it's a normal ghost, it can hunt. Oh, hello. That was unbelievably quiet. I'm not exactly happy with the ghost standing there. No, it's just normal throwing, I think. This ghost is confusing me. Definitely not spirit hunting before 3 minutes. I'm doubting it's a poltergeist now, because I didn't see it chuck things too far. It seems quiet, honestly. I didn't speed up around my flashlight, so I don't think it's a Raichu. Definitely not twins. Leaning Myling now? Just because it seemed quiet. I don't know why it's so quiet. Very interesting. Very, very interesting behavior. Let me bring a paramic, and you know it's in the foyer. I can quickly check for orbs while I have a few seconds here. Maybe it's changing ability or something. Okay, it threw a cannon there, huh? Wonder if it swapped rooms. If it's a demon, it can hunt. It's been 1 minute. Yeah, why is the ghost doing stuff in here? Okay, this is confusing. At first it spawned in here, and now it's like spawning in the garage. I wonder if it swapped. Bring another incense. 1:30, it can hunt again if it wants to. Probably not demon. Demon would have hunted before 1:30. I didn't see orbs, so probably not mimic. I wonder if it was maybe teleporting to me, or like wandering to me, like a banshee would do. But a banshee can't change its favorite room, which this ghost seems to have done. The Myling, of course, is more active on the paramic. Okay, we got the airball event, so it's not an Oni. The Oni can't do that. Give us a sign. Do something. Turned off the breaker, it's not a Jinn. The Jinn can't turn off the breaker. I think the breaker's in the garage. I can quickly go try to turn it back on. Damn it! I'm gonna guess smiling. Trust my instinct. That's what I get for playing on 0 grace period. That was a Myling, nice. Probably should have just left then when I suspected it was, but there we have that. This next one is going to be a U-Decide, so let's move on to Ridgeview.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Alright, let's get these lights on. I just heard it throw something. Was that... Okay, so the ghost spawns, I think, in here, in the kitchen. Is it done? Okay, it's done. Grab another incense and a thermo. Actually, you know what? We already know what room it's in. I don't need to confirm. Okay. Interesting. Get these lights back on. Don't know why, I always get Ridgeview ghosts kind of down here. It's either in here or in there. Okay, interesting. Now spawning upstairs. Very strange. Is it gonna come down here? I think it's coming down. Huh, a little bit confused. Could have roamed and spawned up there. It's hunting again. We have 2 incense left. I kind of want to pinpoint where this thing is. This thing is confusing me. It's spawning upstairs. 20.3. 21. So it spawns during the first time. It spawned in here. 22.4. Yeah, it's not even in here. Huh. Very interesting. Oh. Alright, ghost is in here. Why did it spawn all the way down here then at the beginning? Ooh. Okay, I'm heavily suspecting a specific ghost type right now, but I just want to confirm. If you noticed it, you noticed it, but I just want to get this one more hunt to confirm. If it weren't for that, I would probably be doing other tests, but now I just gotta see, you know? I'm trying to be so careful with my words, you know, trying to commentate and not give away my thoughts. Also forgot to start my timer. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Is it done? It's done. Alright, I think I know what this is. If you know what it is, let me know down below, but I'm gonna go and take my guess. I don't need to worry about my timer. If you guessed demon, you'd be correct. That ghost hunted before 1 minute 30 on the timer. It took me a few hunts because I think at one point it hunted at like 1 minute 26, so I wasn't sure if maybe I just started my timer late, but let's move on to Grafton, and I will be describing my thoughts here.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Alright. The same stuff down. I want to make sure I get the light on over here next to the living room, obviously. Or the foyer, rather, and this one as well, just in case the ghost spawns up here. Oh, hello. Got a singing event in here. Let me go stand in the kitchen then. Because if the ghost is right here, I gotta be careful. Maybe it teleported to me or something. Okay, interesting. It stepped in the salt, so it's not a wraith. Interesting. Why is it doing stuff over here now? What? It's like following me. I think it might be a banshee roaming to me. Or like I'll stand like right in here. Okay. I think there's just normal speed, normal blink. It might be cooked. Okay, we're good. Heavily leaning banshee. It's normal speed, none of these guys. Not a Raichu would have sped up around my flashlight. Sounded like normal speed, I don't think it's twins. I didn't see it shapeshift, so probably not an Obake. I will grab another incense and a paramic. We can kind of listen for the banshee scream a little bit and hopefully get another hunt just to rule out anything else that it could potentially be. Stand right in here as well. Okay, it's been 1 minute 30. If it's a normal ghost, I can hunt. If this is actually a banshee, this is probably extremely deadly because it can just roam to me and spawn on top of me. No whispers. And it hasn't hunted yet. I'm kind of confused. Spirit acting like a banshee, or maybe even a shade. I don't know. I don't think it's poltergeist. I would have seen it chuck a lot more during that hunt. Not a phantom. I would have noticed if it were harder to see. 3 minutes. Haunted right at 3 minutes. Okay, I think this is a spirit. Why is it so slow? What? Did this thing just swap to a Hantu? It's like, it started out as a Banshee and then it swapped to Spirit and now it's mimicking a Hantu. Let me go check temps and drop this and also check for orbs. I want to find the ghost room and then I want to try to see if there are any orbs because this ghost is confusing the heck out of me. I turned off the breaker. Well, that would have otherwise confirmed it's not a djinn. Temps in here are 20.8. 8.6 here in the kitchen. 19.5 here. Any ghost orbs? Maybe it swapped out here or something? I don't... Oh, yep. There's the ghost orbs. Alright. That confirms this is a mimic tricking me, swapping abilities like that. But let's head back to the lobby. There we have our mimic. We got one more run to do. Let's go to Willow. And this will be a you decide. Oh gosh, is it Blood Rain? Is it actually Blood Rain? I'm so sorry, guys. For the final run here, all of your guys' skills are being put to the test. And mine as well. Grab the car key. Hopefully this is something relatively easy. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Is it gonna come over here? Okay, this ghost just straight up decided not to come over here. Might have an idea of a few ghosts it could be. I do know that on the Blood Rain, or the Blood Moon, the ghost speed is cranked up. I don't know if it's to 150% or 125%, but it's just worth mentioning. What is this ghost doing? Is it... Okay, well, this ghost doesn't want to come over here. This ghost is confusing the heck out of me. I have a few suspicions, but like, it could be one or the other. I'm gonna bring this, see if I can pinpoint the room. So at first it was spawning like over in there somewhere. I don't know if it was coming from the basement or like in one of these back rooms. Oh, there's the bone. You can pick that up. This is warmer. Oh, turn off the light. I think it's swapped to this room. I know this is dangerous, but I just want to see. Okay. Man, I really don't know. I can't say. I can't give my thoughts. I'm like trying not to. I'm so used to giving my thoughts and I'm so close to slipping up here and there. I'm gonna turn this off real quick, just to see something. Okay, interesting. That was insanely lucky. The ghost was in my hiding spot. Turning the breaker off didn't really confirm anything for me. I still have one incense left. Bring in a video cam and check if there's any orbs. I'm not seeing anything. I thought that would affect things, but it really didn't. now I've used all of my incense. What is this? I can't confirm anything just yet. I still think this is the coldest room. It might be in the garage? I don't know if it's ever swapped rooms. I will say, the speed is what's tripping me up. I'm having difficulty with the speed because of the blood rain. We bring this, and this, and this. Okay, so we have that set up. Okay, we move this further this way then. I might be cooked. Damn it. Alright, I have a suspicion of what it is. It could be completely wrong. Let me know down below what you think it is, but I'm gonna take my guess. It was a yokai. Interesting. So I ruled out yokai early on in my head because it came through the door even when I was using my comms, but it did have a little bit of difficulty finding me. I was mostly confused by the speed, just because I'm not used to the blood rain. Let me know how you did down below, but I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you to all my members for supporting my content. I appreciate each and every one of you, but I'm going to leave it there. So, thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.